Grandma Lou is back. I am taking a quick video opportunity. I said, oh, I got some kale in the fridge and I have some Thai sweet potato soup. And so I'm just going to make me a little sweet potato soup and add some kale to it and some diced onions. So what I'll do first, because our kale is fresh and needs to cook, I am going to take a teaspoon of the Better Than Bouillon seasoning vegetable base to make a broth. I'm going to add it to 8 ounces of water that I have in my skillet here. And I'm going to let it come to a boil. And then I'll add my kale and some diced onions and garlic and different seasonings. Remember that the kale is from our Taylor Farms. It's a bag of 16 ounces. I get it from the grocery outlet. And essentially, remember, our green leafy vegetables are full of vitamins A, C, K, and as well as folate. And so I'm just going to take a couple of handfuls of the kale. I've washed them and removed some of the thicker stems from the bunch. And I'll take about 3 handfuls here and just let that steam. And then I'll come back after it has cooked. All right, so we are back. Our kale has cooked down nicely. I added an additional cup to it so that it could cook really nice. And it's been cooking for about 10 minutes. And so we're gonna add some additional veggies. While that was cooking, I cut up a half of a onion and diced it, and then 1 stalk of celery, diced it nicely. And I had some small carrots. I had about, I'll say 8, and I cut those up, as well as 2 teaspoons of garlic, minced garlic, and then I have a teaspoon of turmeric here, and a half a teaspoon of my So Good savory seasoning that I get from back home in Indiana. And then I have a lemon that I'm going to squeeze some lemon juice. And so we're just going to add all of those ingredients and let them saute. And we're just going to make us a nice little soup. So the base, of course, is our kale. And then we're going to add carrots and onions and celery to make a nice little vegetable soup and some additional seasonings. And the nice thing about this, when you eat veggies, you just kind of put things together what you have, you know. At least that's how I do. And it saves on your grocery and what you waste. And so we have a nice vegetable soup here. And again, we're going to add that sweet potato to it. You could even do, if you had like some white beans, you could even add white beans. And so I'm just going to squeeze some lemon juice for additional flavor. And just let this cook. And then I'm going to add another cup of water while the veggies cook. And then I'll add the soup, the last part to it. And it'll be voila. And you could just smell how good this is. You could even add, like I said, white beans. You could add mushroom. It's a lot of different variations that you could do. And so I'm going to let that come to a boil and let the veggies cook. And then the last step will be heating our Thai sweet potato soup as the last addition. All right, so the veggies and the kale have cooked, and it was about 10 minutes. And so now we're ready to add our Thai sweet potato soup. And again, this is made by the Pacific Foods, and it's a plant-based soup. It's vegan. And essentially it's made with sweet potatoes, of course, but it also has carrots, creamed coconut, cornstarch, apple cider vinegar, sea salt, roasted garlic puree, some rosemary extract, some more spices, lemongrass oil, sunflower oil, and a little lime. So we're going to pour this on over, and essentially, so we just made us a bigger pot of soup with additional veggies. And so the old school way, we would say we just doctored it up. And so we're going to let that heat up, come to a boil. And we have us a good old Thai sweet potato kale soup. And of course we can garnish it with a little salt and pepper to taste. But essentially, less than 20 minutes, you have a nice pot of soup. And I'm just gonna grind a little pepper. My rule of thumb when I do the grinding is 3 turns, 3 grinds. And that's my taste. So I'll come back when everything has come together. Look at this soup. It looks so yummy and it smells yummy. Now, while Grandma Lou didn't meal prep, so she didn't think, oh, you need some cornbread. But I do keep something on hand just in case. I have a naked organic great seed bread that's like 80 calories a slice. So I put that in a toaster and it's gonna do what it do. And then I did put a little Imperial. The Imperial is good because it's no cholesterol. And so, you know, we try to do low fat, no fat. And so sometimes you do want a little spread. So I would recommend, if you know, can do no oil or no margarine, that's great. But if you do want a little something, then get you a plant-based butter, or like Imperial would be great. So let's dive in and do this taste test. It just smells so good. And the added veggies give it that oomph, because I don't know if you saw the soup. The soup did not have, and out of the can, it really didn't have any like consistency. It was like a thick cream, but nothing like some good vegetables. This is good. And just like that, another healthy treat, amazing drink, or something to eat from Grandma Lou. Make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks. Until next time. Bye.